Hi, I'm David Sager with Vulcan, and I'm going to show you the new ABC Combi. First thing we've done, and notice on the controls, is we've done something different related to the first thing the operator typically has to choose when they're using a combi oven is the mode. Most people don't understand the modes in a combi oven, so choosing the modes is always the hardest point for the operator to decipher when they get a machine. They're fearful of it. So with us, we've removed the mode and tied the temperature with the humidity. No matter what mode you're in, no matter how you're cooking in any piece of equipment, you're actually still dealing with the three major things, major components: temperature, time, and humidity. And that's actually what we have on the machine, is just temperature, just time, and just humidity. Nothing else on purpose. Less is more, keep it simple for the operator. We're going after the 80 or 90% of the operators that just want to use the machine, get the benefit of a combi oven, but without all the complexity tied to the controls and the operation that comes with that. So how this works is when you choose the temperature, you're basically choosing a sweet spot or a setting of the humidity. So as I turn down to 212, for example, you're going to get 100%. If I wanted to poach, no problem, turn it down a little bit. If I wanted to steam certain fish at 190 or 200, no problem, or meats. If I wanted to hold, no problem, just turn the temperature down. If I wanted to wilt my greens, or if I wanted to proof at 90 degrees, 90% humidity, no problem. Just set that temperature and the humidity changes automatically. Now, of course, you can override it as well, and you get up to some of the higher temperatures, 350. I might love the 350 degree setting, always in combi at 30%, because everybody knows 0% is no different than a convection oven. When I turn that temperature back to 350, as an example, it goes back to that setting. If I want 0%, I can turn it to 0%. If I want 100%, I can turn it to 100%. It gives you that operation capability, but with just one knob to learn. Notice the knob is smaller, with the temperature and time being the bigger two knobs. These are the two that most operators are going to use, and the humidity knob is smaller on purpose. But with that humidity knob, it's important to talk about, that's what makes this machine truly a combi oven, truly that works differently than most of the others, is that we're actually measuring the humidity and displaying the actual humidity inside the machine. So that's an important point, a part of the learning process also, is that everything that you cook releases humidity naturally, and if we're measuring that humidity, it tells the machine add water, don't add water, open the vent, close the vent, to achieve a desired setting. It's very reactive. If I open up the door and just a little bit of air comes through, that humidity will start to change very rapidly, and it'll increase based upon a different humidity setting outside here. And inside the oven, we've also done something that's really wonderful for the operator. Since we had to listen to the operator who's actually using the machines, we decided to build a machine for them based upon their comments, is the cutouts in the wire racks in the middle. This is what everybody's used to in terms of the cutouts, or in terms of the wire racks. When you grab a hot pan, where do you burn your hand? Right here on the corner, because you're reaching your hand between the two wire racks. When you have a cutout, you're able to grab that hot pan, with a hot pad of course, or a hot sheet pan, without burning your hand between the two wire racks. So wonderful design machine, made in the US, made in Louisville, Kentucky. It's in stock, gas and electric. Of course, you can stack them. You can even put them on top of a convection oven. And gas and electric, ready to go for you guys.